Hello everybody, it's Craig Sutherland coming back to you today with what I feel is a very important message and something that inspired me so much that I felt like doing another video and bringing it to you today. Last week I was in Atlantis, a beautiful resort down in the Bahamas, at our International Financial Planning Conference. And there was a lot of speakers there and a lot of interaction with people, but it was the closing talk that actually impacted me the most. And this speaker drove three important points home, and I want to give those to you today. Number one, we confuse what we do with who we are. I'll give you a for instance. Have you ever introduced somebody as, this is my accountant, this is my doctor? I mean, that tells what they do for a living, but it really doesn't speak to who they are as a person. And I think we do a bad job in society of actually focusing more on our vocation than who we are as a person. So the question is, are you defining who you are? And do people know you, not what you do, but by your actions and your style of life? Do people understand who you are and what great things you're about? Think about that today. Point number two, time. Time is the most important thing that you have. So what are you going to do today with your time? We all have 24 hours. Nobody has any more, nobody has any less. But it's what you do with your time. Think about that. How are you spending your time? Or are you wasting time? Counting time is not as important as making time count. And point number three, there is a vast difference between motivation and inspiration. And the difference is motivation wears off. I failed to tell you who the speaker was. It was Bob Valvano, the brother of the late Jimmy Valvano. And not only did he motivate people, but he inspired people by setting up the Jimmy V Foundation, which everybody in sports and people who are cancer research fully are aware of what they are, what they do, and those 3 points. In the Jimmy V Foundation, they don't confuse who they are with what they do. They make time count, and they certainly inspire people. Those 3 points were so important to me that I wanted to bring that to you because I feel that 1, 2, or 3 of those are going to impact your life in an amazing way today, and you're going to run into somebody who's going to need 1, 2, or 3 of those points, or maybe all of them. Be that voice for other people, and the more you do for others, the more you do for you. I'm so grateful that we have this day and I have this time with you, and I look forward to seeing you soon.